Just because you're stretching your main hip flexor, the psoas muscle, does not mean it's actually getting released. You may already know that this muscle causes a lot of issues like anterior pelvic tilt posture as well as low back pain. So you do need to release this muscle in order to function optimally. And I'm seeing everyone doing the most popular hip flexor stretch, the kneeling hip flexor. Maybe you're doing it as well. But 90% of people are doing this stretch incorrectly. Yes, they're getting into the position and it looks like they're doing a stretch, but the psoas muscle isn't actually getting released. Why? Because they're making a couple of crucial mistakes. The first mistake is they're leaning forward way too much. So if you're someone that leans over your front leg, all you did is transferred your weight on that front leg. So you no longer have any weight on that back leg. So you're actually not going to feel any stretch in your psoas muscle, which is on that back leg. The second mistake you might be making is arching your low back too much. So when people do that, they think they're gonna feel it more in their psoas muscle, but not really. All you're doing is just breaking your back. So how do you actually do this stretch correctly? Because this is a fantastic stretch for your hip flexor, but you gotta make sure you're doing it right. So firstly, get into a 90-degree position with one foot in front of the other, and now posteriorly tilt your pelvis. And then squeeze your glutes on that back leg. You wanna squeeze that glute as hard as possible. And when you do that, posteriorly tilting and squeezing that glute, you're going to feel the stretch in the front happening. It's going to be quite intense. So the more you squeeze your glutes, the more stretch in the front of the thigh you're going to actually feel. But this squeezing of the glute trick only works if your pelvis is in the correct position in the first place. It must be posteriorly tilted, not anteriorly. Now you should already feel a great stretch, but if you want to take it further, because the psoas muscle does go from your thigh all the way up to your lumbar area, to accentuate it even more, take the arm that corresponds to the leg that's down and bring it up and over to the side, and then take the other hand and clasp the hand with it to help elevate that side and stretch it up and over even more, and then you will feel your psoas muscle stretch even more. So doing these two things, squeezing your glutes and bringing that up over and clasping it with the other one to help stretch it even more, that's going to give you the best release of your psoas. But just make sure when you're doing it yourself, you are feeling your psoas muscle stretching. You're not just lunging to be cool in that position. You actually have to feel the muscle that is stretch, right? You should do both sides and hold for at least 30 seconds on each leg. And lastly, you want to breathe and relax into the stretch. That's going to tell your nervous system to calm down and to release that muscle eventually. Let me know if these tips helped you in the comments below. Also like and share this video with a friend. Also, we recently came out with a posture app called Posture Flow. It's in the App Store right now on iOS devices, coming to Android soon. And this app has mini posture routines that you could do throughout the day. So it has routines for forward head posture, for hunchback, for aligning your low back, and they're about 2 to 5 minutes each, and you get reminders on your phone to get up and move and do some posture exercises during the day. If you want to check it out, go to postureflow.app. Otherwise, see you guys on the next video.